god, chat. Dude, the last 24 hours have no, not even the last 24 hours. The last 2 hours have been the most ungodly offline BTMC crash out just happened and no one saw it. Chat, I literally said that Hytale would be the future. It would be the future of this channel. Like, if there was ever a game that I would quit Osu for, it would be Hytale. Like, that game, I was willing to put everything on the line for. And now it's fucking dead. It's dead. And they killed it. They fucking killed it. There's no goddamn way. There is no way. Zero way that the team killed itself. It has to be Riot, dude. Riot has to have been the one. But why? Why? Why would Riot kill Hytale? Dude, oh my god. I've waited 7 years. 7 years. I've been edged for the past 7 years. Chat, I saw the dev updates, dude. I saw they were redoing the entire engine. The updates look cool, even if they just did a fucking shitty ass alpha release just so we got some nugget of info, dude. Like, come on. Why did Hytale have to die, bro? There was Simon and Noxy from the beginning, then Simon left, and then Riot came in, and I was like, surely Riot would not let this die. Surely Riot will help enable the Hytale team to pop off. Dude, I fucking remember the day that I saw the Hytale trailer. December 13th, 2018. I remember the day that this trailer came out. I was streaming. Stunner Let's Play sent a link in my chat. I thought it was just some selfless self-promo that he always does to his server, or maybe some shit that he's working on, or maybe a map that he made. But no, it was the greatest thing that I ever saw in my life. An announcement trailer for what I would think is the future of block games. A game made by the biggest server in Minecraft. A game that would know what the players want. A game that would fix all the shitty ass things, netcode, whatever it was in Minecraft that made all the mini game servers absolutely horrendous to play on. And now it's dead! What the hell? Someone's streaming under the Hytale category? Oh my god, all the videos are already out. 3 hours ago, Hytale is officially canceled. 1 hour ago, Hytale officially canceled. 3 hours ago, Hytale, the new Minecraft, is officially canceled. 1 hour ago, Hytale just got canceled, shut down.
Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to Chippy Gaming. So, bit of a weird news video today. It almost feels like the ending of an era, and that's because for the past 6 years...
Because it is the end of an era!
...news videos about the game Hytale. In fact, only 6 months ago, I made this video, which has aged very poorly. Today though, it brings me great sadness to say that it's been confirmed that Hytale has been officially cancelled. On Twitter, the CEO of Hypixel Studios, Noxy wrote, "Today I shared some incredibly tough news with the Hypixel Studios team. We're ending development on Hytale and beginning the process of winding down Hypixel Studios over the next few months. This is not the outcome any of us at Hypixel or at Riot wanted, but after years of pushing forward, adapting and exploring every possible path, it became clear we couldn't bring Hytale to life in a way that truly delivered on its promise."
How? I mean, yeah, it promised a lot, but it didn't sound like anything too crazy, dude. I mean, it's basically all the shit that they're promising is basically all the shit that Minecraft has had for ages, just with like, okay, Minecraft as the base game, and then its community has made as mods. If the community can make mods that basically mimic the features that Hytale's trying to do, why can't they all just bring it all under one roof? After 7 years!
Game development is brutally hard, especially when you're trying to build something original that speaks to a creative, passionate community. Over time, as our vision evolved and the genre matured around us, the bar kept rising. Our technical ambitions grew more complex, and even after a major reboot of the game engine, the team found that Hytale still wasn't as far along as it needed to be. It became clear we need a lot more time to get it to a place where it could support the ambitious vision for the game. We looked at reducing scope, adjusting timelines, and finding new angles to keep moving forward, but each of these options would have meant compromising on what made Hytale special in the first place. It wouldn't have been the game we set out to make, and it wouldn't have been the game you deserve. We're also deeply grateful to Riot, not just for the years of support and the opportunities they gave us, but for the care they've showed our team during this transition. They supported us in going out into the world to see if there were any investors or acquirers who could continue to help carry Hytale forward, and now as we begin winding things down, they're ensuring our team is supported with generous severance and resources to help find what's next. Now, they also go on to thank the community as well. Now, first off, let me say my heart goes out to everybody that's still currently working on Hytale. That post, of course, mentions severance, but it doesn't talk about the fact that maybe people relocated for this job. And just like that, hours before we've all heard, they're now unemployed. It's awful. Gut reaction. This is a bit of a blow, honestly. A real blow. And weirdly, a bit of an anomaly. I don't think there's been many games that have shared the same path as Hytale. To have this big, explosive virality that came with the trailer, dropping at the perfect time where Minecraft's community were at their lowest just before the big Minecraft resurgence, it really felt like Hytale was primed to be the next big thing, the next big hit in the Minecraft genre space. But I think what's happened, even with that initial spark, Hytale just missed the boat. Like, they really missed the boat. Like in 2015, when the game began development, I can imagine they were thinking, okay, this is going to be a Minecraft-like with modding support straight out the gate. We're going to bring all that cool server stuff that we do on Hypixel over. And they were probably thinking, oh, we'll drop it on PC. We'll maybe have somebody port it to console or maybe mobile later. But my own personal theory is because they missed that initial window to drop at a time where that would have made a lot of sense. We firmly entered the era with cross-play, cross-platform, cross-progression. Fortnite's booked a musician. They're doing a live gig. Don't worry, all platforms get the update on the same day. You can be watching on PlayStation. Your friend is on Xbox. I should say, even though I'm bringing this up in a video about Hytale being cancelled, I'm not saying any of that is bad, but I do think that's what Hytale were hopefully trying to pivot towards. I think they spent all of that time and all of that money rebuilding the engine so that they could hopefully launch in a state like that. And then that would give it the cutting edge against Minecraft, because even right now, even with Bedrock being so popular and all of those microtransactions being there, the community isn't fully synced up. You still have Java, and then you have Bedrock,
Java will always be superior. Bedrock,
and it's not like the same game.
Casuals.
I think that's what Hytale ultimately wanted to be. I think it wanted to be like the live service Minecraft. Hindsight is 2020. I think that was the wrong direction for the game, if I'm being honest. I kind of felt like this years ago. I felt like they should have released small and then built up a community, built up updates. A few months ago, I did see people speculate that the budget was fast approaching 100 million, so I did imagine something drastic happening eventually, but cancelled outright? Yeah, I did not expect this. But yeah, end of an era. Hytale has been officially cancelled. That post did mention shopping about for different investors to keep the project alive. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened, and I don't think it's gonna happen. And now that the project is officially over, it's all gonna be one big deduction. So I don't think we'll ever see this project revitalized again. I'll just say I always found the Hytale team to be extremely nice and very engaging and like a real good group of people. So I'm gutted on their behalf as well. I was always a Hytale believer. I still am. I mean, it's not coming, but the idea was always there. And if you've been watching my videos over the years about this game, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. But that's it. See you in the next one, I guess. Peace.
The next one. Is there even going to be a next one? Chat. I'm holding on to like the tiny bit amount of hopium that there's still left.
With
it says that there's still that they're looking for, what is it called? They're looking for other investors or acquirers who could continue to help carry Hytale forward. Chat, there's still hope. Here's the deal. I make $1 billion. I buy Noxy, a private jet, and then we build Hytale forward. That's it. Ed, that's in the past tense? Huh? They supported. us in going out into the world to see if there were investors or acquirers who could continue to help carry Hytale forward. As in, they already tried doing that? No. Wait, does that mean nobody wants it? I'll buy it. If nobody wants it, I'll pay $1 for it. Give me the beta. I'll buy the beta for $1. I'll buy the alpha. I'll buy the pre-alpha. Listen, nobody else wants it. I'll invest $1. Actual inflation, $2. Actually devastated. Another cautionary tale about game development. We want to make this game perfect. Whoops, we ran out of funds. Let's cut our losses and cancel a project. Sometimes it's better to release a game in a good enough state than to try to make it game of the year worthy with no end in sight. Have a cool idea to make another Minecraft killer. Expand team to make better Minecraft killer. Somehow convince Riot to waste millions on this project. Keep advertising features no one wanted. Rebuild the engine from the ground up. Radio silence for months. Oh no, our game is too big. Now we have to cancel, otherwise the people will hate us. Absolutely ridiculous set of events. This could have been easily avoided. You want to know the craziest thing? Oh shit, Dash, what's up? Sorry, Osu, because of you 3 days ago. Currently struggling 3.5 stars. That's pretty good. 3 days already on hard maps. Let's go, dude. Anyways, chat. I'm just saying, Osu Laser could have been this. Okay, Osu Laser could have gone down the same path. All right, except here's the thing: no outside development. It was just Peppy fucking Giga Chad level 3 backpack mode carrying the dev on its own. Number 2, he set a clear deadline to fucking release it. Okay, and even though it was technically released, no one actually moved over because it was like a fucking, it was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys remember like the day that Osu Laser was quote unquote released. It was like, it was pretty bad. I mean, okay, Bass, it was playable. If your definition of playable was like 50 frames a second, game would crash upon importing maps, that sort of thing. I mean, it existed. It was out there, right? But that was also like, what was it, 6 years ago or some shit? I forgot when Osu Laser was quote unquote released. You could launch it, right? And over the course of that time, Laser has improved day after day into being a product where I'm willing to switch over now. Like, that's incredible. It was released in 2017. God damn it. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 8 years ago. Holy. Listen, Osu Laser could have been a project that was like never released until it was perfect and then dies. Could have happened. But Peppy put it out there. But with Hytale, we have nothing. We have nothing. Did you just count on fingers for 8 years? Versus, there's a reason why I play video games and I don't have a normal functioning career. Thank you. Wait, chat, if they're canceling the project, then surely, like, now that it's officially, like, canceled, surely, I could just roll up to Riot and be like, yeah. Tell you what, $1, that was a bit of a low ball. I'll give you $5. And they'll give it to me, right? We'll summon the Osu dev server, okay? The Osu dev server to release Hytale. Boom. Surely we have people in there who knows how to make a block game. Good luck offering 1 million for it and getting it accepted. Hytale millionaire? True. Hytale canceled before GTA 6. You guys are crazy. No, but like, those are two separate entities, okay? Hypixel Studios and Hypixel Network, those are two different entities. There's something good about it? What's good about this? There's no way Hytale Studios ran out of budget. I refuse to believe that. We can only speculate. Here's my speculation. My speculation was years ago, all right, when the Hytale trailer first came out and went nuclear. They promised a lot, and all of a sudden, with that trailer going nuclear, they had everyone calling on their doorstep. They realized, holy shit, if we actually want to deliver on what we promised, we are going to need to take investment. Investors came calling. They started interviewing them. Riot came up and they were like, damn, they're offering a lot of money, but they have really high expectations. Fuck it. Let's do it. They take it. Riot, now owning a 50% stake. They're laying out their cards. Hytale is going in one direction. Riot wants a different direction. There's some sort of internal beef at the company. All of a sudden, Simon, one of the co-founders, probably like, fuck this. I give up on this shit. Fuck Riot. They want to turn this into something that I don't agree with. And then boom, Simon is gone. Noxy has a champion ahead. There's no way they can let this project die like this, right? Riot buys out the remaining shares of Hytale. Full control. Pushing Hytale into this other direction. That will be the Minecraft killer. Expectations becomes insanely high. And then they're not able to deliver. And then Riot was like, all right, if you're not able to deliver, there's no point in releasing this. And then it dies. Yeah, I'm just speculating. They said Riot was always nice in the blog post. Of course they're going to say that in the blog post. They're paying them. They would never allow them to say that Riot was not nice. But they're the ones holding the cards. You know? Feels like what would have happened if Division actually happened. Yeah. I mean, good news is that Hypixel Network released a forging update after 6 years. I guess that's good news in terms of Hypixel. Yippee! I mean, good for the Hypixel Network. I'm so sad that it's getting canceled. My brother and I would talk about it every year. Literally same on this channel. We would go over the update blogs from time to time. The Hypixel team always stuck with following plans. I'm sure they weren't perfect. But again, it's all speculation. At this point, what's done is done. Here's an alternate timeline. Mojang comes in. Microsoft is like, yo, funny thing is, we're interested in a Minecraft alternate universe. And then they buy out the corpse of Hytale and then make it the alternate universe.